guys, it's Red and Ace. We are on our way to New York, and I'm super excited. We just left Texas. I said Texas, didn't I? We just left Louisiana. We crossed the river. We're in Mississippi. And the plan is we're going to stop and rest in Tennessee with my mother. Super excited to see her. So, let's see, once I get through Mississippi, I'll probably hit Alabama, then Georgia, then we'll be in Tennessee. From there, it's an 11-hour trip up to New York, and yes, I'm driving the whole way. I had a flight booked, but when I kind of double-check the airport's policy, because I'm coming from Texas unvaccinated, I would be quarantined for 2 weeks, and I'm sorry, I really don't have time for that. I'm a student full-time, I work, I can't afford to spend more than 1 week in New York. That's what I planned for, and that's what we're doing. And I know you can't see him, even if I turn the phone a little bit, which I don't really want to mess with it while I'm driving. Ace is here with me. Normally he's stretched out on the back seat, but he's lying in the floorboards for some reason. I don't know, that's just kind of his jam right now, and I'm not going to complain, as he rides in the car super, super well. He's very low maintenance. I don't have to worry about him. He just goes to sleep, and half the time I forget he's even here. I keep the AC on, and he's just a super low maintenance dog. I got very lucky. Oh, it also came from when I first got him. That's one of the first things I did with him, was I threw him in a car, this car, with a baby blanket, and I took him for car rides just to get him used to it. So he developed car manners really quickly. The center console here, what he used to do was he'd put his two front paws on the console, and he would stretch his neck to be up here with me, and he would keep his butt on the seat. He was big enough by then he could fit completely. And from time to time, he'll kind of do that. His butt will be on the seat, his front paws will be in the floorboard, but his head will be right here with me. And it's just like, oh, hello. It's so cute. I love him to death. He just had a bath, so he smells good, he's soft, he's clean, which is important. My plan originally was to go to New York on Memorial Weekend, but when I went to the post office, no problems. I get in my car, turn the needle faster please, thank you. I get in my car to leave the post office, and suddenly my brake is really, really stiff, and when I press the button, because I have one of these cars that you push in the brake pedal and hit the button, and that's how it starts. Steering wheel's locked, brake's stiff, and the lights will come on, it'll make noise, AC works, everything's kind of fine, but it won't turn over. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe there's something going on with the battery. So I grab my chargers out of the trunk, and I just kind of hang out, holding up my little cables with Ace by my side, and two people were kind enough to stop, and they even tried to help me figure out what was wrong, because even though I've used two different fairly large vehicles to charge off of, it still wasn't kicking over. So I'm like, okay, I don't think it's the battery, I think something else is going on. So I get it towed over to the dealership, and I'm explaining this to the lady who works at the front desk, and I love her to death. She's worked on cars for a long time, she knows her shit, and before I can even finish explaining to her what happened, she said, oh, I know what that is, it's your brake switch. They were hindsight, I guess it's kind of obvious, you know? You push the brake and hit the switch. It's the part that makes all that function together. So I kind of looked stupid in front of her, but I guess that's okay. You know, if you don't know, you don't know. That's why we ask questions. But thankfully, because it was a recall, Nissan covered it, so I didn't have to pay anything, which was very nice. But I'm still going to call them and have them send me the paperwork for any other recalls that may have happened, because if something's about to break, I'd like to know ahead of time, just so I can go ahead and be prepared, get it taken care of, that kind of thing. I just like knowing what's coming the best that I can. Hello. Otherwise, it wasn't too bad. I was able to stay with my father, my mother, and my two siblings for the weekend, and we went to my aunt's and had a good time. Ace got to play in the backyard with his dog, so he got to just be a dog. I didn't really ask him to work. He had to help me up a couple of times while I was gardening, and I know I'm facing forward, but my back is actually very burned from wearing this exact shirt while gardening for, I think we started at 11 and we didn't really finish until 3:30, 4 o'clock. And I neglected to put on sunscreen. That was my fault, and I'm paying for it. My skin is on fire. Not fun. But that's the update for now, guys. And I'll catch you next time when we're closer or in New York, depending on how smoothly the trip goes. Hey guys, it's Red, and we are in New York. We're at the mall, just having a little bit of fun. Ace so far has done extremely well. I'm very proud of him. He gets a little scared on that elevator because it's glassed and you could see all the way out of it, but all he did was hunker down a little bit. He didn't really panic, which I'm super proud of him for. We've had a couple of people come up and, you know, ask questions, but people so far have not tried to pet him, and I'm super amazed by that. People in New York have been extremely polite. I love it. But this is going to be kind of a short video. I just wanted to touch base with you guys and give you something to look forward to this Friday. He is fantastic. I couldn't be more proud of him. He had a little bit of a rough start, but this is all brand new to him. This kind of busyness, I guess. All the noise and different smells and tight crowds. You know, it's scary for a dog, but he's working through it. He's listening to me. He trusts me. Honestly, I could not ask for a better partner. So, with that said, I will see you guys next time.
Not spoiled at all.
Oh, no, not at all.
Finish that. Are you sure? You quite? I hope she's liking that.
He's worked all day. He's super tired.
Deserve it.
Yes.
Aww. I love when people love him.
I know. He's easy to love.
That was adorable. I'm glad that was on video.
Me too. Oh my gosh.
Yum, yum, yum.
So messy.
I didn't want to lose your hat.